time for the My James Rock Show. I have got the Virginmarys with me, but I'm going to get them to give me their separate names. You, sir, are?
Danny.
Danny. I can remember that. Mine's Dan.
Yep.
You?
I am Ali.
And
I am Ross.
And you guys have played, what, about an hour or so back it was at this point at Teddy Rocks?
Yeah, I believe it was 5:10. I'm not sure what time it is now. So.
Yeah.
And from our perspective, you guys were having a great time. I'm hoping that you had a good time on stage as well.
Yeah, man, it was great. It's first festival of the year for us, actually. So nice place to come, man. You know, like to get this kind of weather. It's been proper shit weather where we're from. So yeah, come down Dorset and
it's great. Festivals always feel like you're flying by the seat of your pants because you don't have a proper sound check. It's just a line check and you're just on and
straight
it's just
in,
right, let's do it. And it takes you a couple of songs to get into what you're doing, but then it's all good. Yeah.
So is it your first time playing Teddy Rocks, I believe?
Yeah. It's a really cool festival. We were walking about before and it's just an amazing vibe and friendly.
I do love it because obviously it's for a very good cause, but equally you don't have to lie about it. It is actually awesome, and which is always good. It's always good.
Yeah, where else can you get a can of Red Stripe this big as well?
2-pinter.
You got one big super can. It's amazing. So you guys released an album towards the end of last year.
Yeah.
You're doing sort of the post-album release tour run at the moment.
That's right, yeah.
And just before we pressed the play, you were saying about a rather exciting tour that you're doing, or a few dates coming up with a certain gentleman.
Yeah, we only just found out about it actually yesterday. We our agent just said, "Do you want to come? Do you want to do support with Slash?" It was like, yeah.
Has anybody ever said no to that question?
I was going to say, like, you got 2 seconds to answer, so would you want to do it or not? Yeah, man. So that'd be really cool. Really looking forward to that. And then rest of the year is just like we've got some festivals, and we'll do a big UK tour at the end of the year, and just back in the studio recording again. Like Al's doing loads of stuff. So yeah, man.
So did you guys write together on the road, or because it sounds like you've just dropped an album and you're already talking about writing again? Do you fit it in around everything else? Do you write on the road?
I think you were
in a room with a bit of paper.
Always kind of write in your head a lot of the time with like lyrics, and I think it helps to listen to other stuff as well, and like step out and then let it happen organically. But I'll tend to have like a lot of things going on at the same time that maybe are unfinished or
just not made it to the last album.
And then like at the start of the year I had 3 things come at once I'm really excited about, and then you might not get anything for a little bit, but then you come back to something that you remember having, and it's my favourite part of the whole process, really, kind of the creating.
Okay, so wait, above live? I mean, where does that sit?
Well, maybe not the likes of great times like today.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know, I just get a buzz from thinking I always want to do better than what we've done. So
that's always a good process to have. I mean, some people, when we talk to them, they can be quite like sort of deflated about the writing process. So it's good that you're still like, it's one of the better parts.
Yeah, I think like we've been doing stuff for so long that I think people can kind of tell we're not really about the money. So it's more about the process.
I think if you can mix it with the touring as well.
Yeah.
So you're touring for a few months of the year, not writing, and then putting that to bed, and then writing for a bit, and so so you're not doing one thing for 6 or 12 months of the year. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because we see some of these bands that have exploded off their first album. They're like desperately trying to write in green rooms and stuff like that, and they're just like,
that's terrible.
Yeah, they're so peaked out that the creativity's just not coming.
I think it's like you've had a lot of the time. You've had 10 years to write the first album, haven't you, or however long it's been.
Yeah.
So you're kind of refining the songs over that period of time, and then after the first one comes out, and it tends to be where the label will spend a lot of money with it being the breakthrough, that to then go back in and it's like, right, we need exactly the same or better.
Yeah, same quality, no dip.
In 2 years, or it's difficult, man. It's really tough, but just
For you guys, doesn't seem to be a worry.
You can't do it. It's there, isn't it? Like, but I think you go past a point where you think, fuck it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
and then it happens organically anyway.
That tends to be the stuff. It doesn't matter whether you're a band, because obviously we do cross-genre interviews. It's not really in one area. The one thing that does seem to come out from everybody is when they do throw out sort of caring about the writing process, what people are telling them to do, what they think they should do, and just write songs that they want to write and that they enjoy. That seems to be the album that gives them the resurgence.
Yeah. Well, that kind of happened with us, didn't it, this time round? That me and Dan have kind of almost been through like a stereotypical peaks and troughs of the industry, and I think like last year we were thinking, let's just do this thing the way that we want it, because we started with like a lot of people around us, and then in the end it was like, let's do it for us. And obviously you're going to want it to be great, we just did it how we wanted it to sound, and somehow it just translates better to the audience.
Yeah.
They can tell what it's about rather than loads of chefs round saying, no, I want more salt or I want more like and then you end up with something that no one really it's no one's favourite, but it's okay.
Yeah, and you notice the difference when bands are touring in doing the press for albums that they're not as excited about, because you either get the over talking where they explain everything and you're like, well, I asked you how you were. Or you get like they don't know, and I much prefer talking to guys like you where like no we actually just wrote for ourselves and people like it, because that should be what music is about. And I think a lot of people in the industry kind of make bands focus on things that aren't that. So I love it, because any bands that are watching it, so I hope it is a comfort to them if they're feeling pulled apart all over the place or worrying about ticking any certain box. That lots of bands now say, no, it's when we're trying to tick no boxes and just write for ourselves. That's what the fans are liking. Because I mean, we've played the recent singles that you guys have dropped, and we do get good feedback from people.
Cheers, man.
Like I say, I mean, I think like Al said, like we've been through all that. Like we made a record for that cost shitloads of money and worked with like top producers that we absolutely love the records they made, and they're the ones that didn't work the way that we wanted them to, so 100% that I mean, this one's a prime example. The last one, we just made it exactly how we wanted to do and didn't really have any expectations, and the reaction has been amazing. Like we've got more plays, more radio stuff, and more fans coming to gigs than we've ever had now. So yeah, I don't know, you just got to stick to your guns, really. I think that's the biggest problem in the industry, is so many bands don't actually know what they're trying to do or what kind of band they're trying to be, or if they do, they can get detracted by someone that comes along and says, oh, I think you could do this or you could do that, and it's always never works out.
Everybody wants to like make it, don't they? And nobody actually knows what make it means, do they?
Not anymore.
No.
The Platinum era is dead and gone.
Yeah. It doesn't mean anything. I think everybody needs to go back and remember to when they first got into a band, and that feeling when you get into a rehearsal room and you create something out of nothing, and it's like, fucking hell, what have we done here? What have we just made? This is amazing. And if you can do that and then give it out to people for them to enjoy as well, then that's job done for me. Yeah, that's it. That's amazing.
Perfect.
That's the way you want to do it. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I mean, this is the first time that we've spoken, and it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys. If we happen to go at the same festivals again, you've got to come and give me a hug or a punch, depending on how you feel about this interview.
There he is. The way you edited that
all the worst context that I can.
made me look alright.
Anyway, it's been absolutely lovely talking to you guys. Thank you. Cheers. Nice one.
Thank you very much.
On-screen handshakes, love it.
From the Mike James Rock Show.
Thank you for watching my interview with the Virginmarys. If you want to see the next one that we do with them, you need to
like,
subscribe,
notification bell
to catch it. Yeah.
Welcome to the Mike James Rock Show.